Hey yo, what is going on guys? Cash and Clean here, and for today I just want to go over clubs. I know this has been talked about in my one tip video. If you haven't checked that out, I recommend it. I asked some great Trovians on what one tip they would give is, and one of the tips that I do want to expand on a bit more is the club one, and this is the one that Ethereum talked about. So pretty much clubs are insanely good, especially if you're new, and I've seen a lot of people that are like 30k power rank and don't have a primary club. So in case you're new to Trove, or in case you're a returning player, whatever the case is, here we have a club. This is a maxed out club. You want to look for ones that are at least level 10, because then you can get the max fixtures. And how this works is, I'll just kind of show you. So this is my personal club, which has absolutely nothing in it. You get nothing from this. And if you're a club leader, you have to pay rent, and that is with Clubits. So that's going to be from people either donating it or you farming it yourself. But 99% of the time, you don't even have to worry about this because your club owner will take care of it. You're just there getting the buffs for free. You don't have to do anything at all. You just have to be on Trove so you don't get kicked from their club. Because if you're gone for like a certain amount of days, every club is different on how they kind of structure that stuff and how they want to kick people from the club. But as long as you're logging on, if you're on hide, just make sure to get off /hide every now and then so you won't get kicked. So I want to get into the maxed out fixtures, but before we do that, when you do pick one for your primary, just make sure you hit the cogwheel, and then it should be grayed out. That's gonna be the one at the top. And if you want to swap one out, you can just click set primary, and the primary club that you choose is going to be the buffs that you get. So pretty easy. And then you can use these arrows over here to move your clubs around. I don't know if that's even on console, but it should be. Also, I'm going to apologize in advance on the behalf of the devs for not having this fixed on Switch. I don't know if you guys have it fixed. I've heard stories that it wasn't fixed on Switch, but until the day comes where it is fixed, this is what you're going to be looking for. So go to fixtures, and if we hover over this eye over here, this is going to be all of the buffs that Lazaria gives, and this is just for Lazaria. Some clubs might have a couple things change, but for the most part, like 90% of the time, it's going to be exactly what you see. So we'll kind of go through the list. So 15% bonus physical damage and magic damage. So just by joining a club, making it your primary, you get insta damage, which is insane. So hopefully that helps you do dungeons a little bit more efficiently. Below that is just a Clubit donating thing. And then below that, we got the effigy of potent opulence, which is really good for upgrading gems. And on top of that, that's how you can get these gems over here. So like if you farmed, I don't know, let's just say water world, on top of the water gem box, you have a pretty good chance of getting the normal gem box as well. And then we got some more Clubit stuff. We got bonus max health. Then here we have font of knowledge. Some clubs replace that font of knowledge, which is just XP, so you get more XP, which is really good. Some people replace that with better quest heroes, and when I say better ones, I'm talking about the rare ones. So that's like collecting 25 cosmic ones or farming in Fire World. I can't remember, I don't think the delve one was a rare one, but the chaos chest one is also rare. So you have a better chance of getting those. If you don't have that one, the only rare one you can get if you don't have that fixture on is just the chaos chest one. So at the moment, we just have like all the basic stuff, but it doesn't really matter because we don't really need it. If you do want to find a club that has that, typically clubs that are trying to level up will try to go for the best club quests. So you can see that being advertised. I'll leave a link to the Discord server for the club quests Discord. There people advertise if they have like a certain quest active, so you can go check out their club and pick it up. And the cool thing about you picking it up is that you get adventuring, the club gets XP when you complete it. So it benefits both parties. And then this one's kind of my favorite. It's definitely up there, but you get a 3% chance to replenish all of your flasks. So the more flasks that you have, you'll have more of a chance to refill your flasks if you have more flasks, obviously. And then you could just get straight up unlucky and just burn through all of your flasks, but there's a really good chance that you're gonna eventually get it to refill. So if you really wanted to, you could just farm with death defying, but 3% is pretty low, but you'll be surprised by the amount of times your flasks reset. Next one we got is additional 10% critical hits and 100% critical damage, so just straight up more damage, which is actually huge. Rent cost, that doesn't really matter too much for you guys as the player, and the last one's not really that important either, just some extra magic fine and some extra loot bonus. So next question, how do we join these clubs? Certain clubs, depending on the leader, will have certain requirements to join. For example, at Lazaria, if you're 10k power rank, then you can get invited to join, but if you're below 10k and you're actually grinding out the game and gonna continue playing, you'll hit 10k pretty easily, so we'll still get you in. But other clubs will have different requirements. I'm gonna leave a link in the description for a bunch of club discords, and this is gonna be for PC. If you guys are on console, and I don't know if you guys on console do Discord servers for Trove or anything like that, if you do, let me know. I can add it in the description. So if you are on console, I'll label it so you guys can check it out, but this is primarily going to be on PC. So sorry about you console people. And when you do join the Discord servers, just please be respectful. You can say that I sent you there if you want to. In Trove, you get access to 5 clubs, so choose them wisely. You can pick whatever you want to. I recommend having a personal one just so you can do like gardening or whatever you end up wanting to do. Or you can go all 5 clubs that you would want to join. And if you guys didn't know, if you go to the hub, there's a section over here for clubs. I don't recommend doing this thing for Clubits. Just if you do want to use Clubit, anything Clubit related, go to a club that's maxed out and you can donate there. Just get your Clubits that way. Don't do it at the hub because you're going to spend more and it's not worth it. But regardless, we have these portals over here and sometimes they will take you to a club. This one doesn't, but this one does and this one does. So how it would work is if you join their club through here, it'll just take you to their club world. And sometimes when you spawn, you might see like somebody that's just there. They might be a staff member. You can ask them if you can join, or they might have a sign at spawn. I don't know if this is even spawn. Okay, so this is spawn. Usually there's a sign just like this over here, just at spawn, that shows what the link is to their Discord server. So you can join that way. And if you are a club, I highly recommend doing that because otherwise you end up in this situation where if I wanted to join, for example, I don't know how to join. They just straight up don't have one. And we'll just pretend that this club did have a Discord server. So what would happen is obviously you'd have to have a Discord account, but you can join. Just don't troll around. Everyone there can help you. So if you are struggling with the game, you can feel free to ask them questions. I'm sure they can help you out. And somewhere in there, they'll have like an application system. You would pretty much just have to pull up your character sheet, show them your power rank, maybe mastery, depends on what they want from you, and then just your IGN so they know who to invite. And if you're on console, you cannot join a PC club, unfortunately. And if you're on PC, doesn't matter what region you're from. It's really cool that way. But you do have to be online when they invite you. You can't just be offline, them send you an invite, and then you log on and just get the invite. It would be cool if it worked that way, but you have to be online the same time as a staff member. They have to invite you, and then you'll get your club added to one of these spots. And if you want to join their chats, you just have to do /C1 for one of them, /C2 for the other one, and then /C3, so on and so forth. C just stands for the clubs, at least I'm pretty sure, but you have 5 clubs, so you can go up to /C5, and you can use that to chat with other members. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I'm assuming this guy's a staff member, but maybe I can let him know to add a Discord server link and stuff, but sometimes clubs don't have Discord servers. I recommend having it if you are a club leader. But yeah, it's gonna be it for today's video. I have listed a bunch of club Discords in the description, so feel free to check them out if you do want to join a new club, or if you don't want to join a new club, just be a part of the community a little bit more. That's also cool too. I have my personal Discord. I have a bunch of Discords listed over there, and if you want yours added, just let me know. I'll just throw it in the description. And yeah, it's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all later.